Hey, it's raining outside. I wasn't expecting it to rain this weekend, but what the heck, it is what it is. So, I had a couple of other things I was going to try to do this weekend. One was to do some muffler work on the Saab and on the Toyota, but you know, there's nothing much more disgusting than crawling under a car that's been sitting out in the rain. You get to lay under it while all the water runs off and becomes one with you under the car, which is not much of my idea of a good time. And I also wanted to do some window work. That involves going out there in the rain, and that's kind of not that much fun neither. So I thought what I'd do instead is this here. Me and Mike and Toe Wrecker, we was all at a antique show a while back, and this guy had a hood ornament for a 31 Cadillac. And it was an original, had the GM parts numbers on it, and I called him after the show, and he wanted $500 for it. $500 is a bit more than I feel like I'd be able to convince myself to spend for a hood ornament, even if I had the money. And you know, I got this Packard hood ornament, which is pretty good, but it's always seemed to me like it was a little high for the front of the car. The whole car sits low, and that hood ornament is almost as high as the whole rest of the car. You know, it's almost not quite higher than the windshield, but it doesn't like being higher than it. And I was thinking, since I got a Cadillac engine, if I had one of them Cadillac hood ornaments, oh, wouldn't that just be honking? So I looked around, and it turns out j.c. Whitney made these things. And this is an exact replica of the hood ornament that came off 31 Cadillac. Oh, ain't she lovely? And she sits a little lower than this one. And I was thinking, well, it would be mighty cool to have the Cadillac hood ornament since I've got the Cadillac motor. So I bought this one, and she's a little shiny, and I thought about roughing her up and trying to make her look old and wore out, but I don't know. Might not hurt to have a little chrome on there. I hadn't decided about that part yet. So anyway, what I thought I'd do is just go ahead and put her on there and see how she looks. If I want to try to make her look dull and dingy later, I can, but you know, like I was saying, it might not hurt to have a little chrome on the car, and she is awful pretty. It seems a shame to scuff her up just to make her look old and all. I did make this little rubber gasket out of some rubber floor material I had to go up under it, because I thought it looked cool. This one here, I think I made a little gasket for it, and I always thought it looked cool having one on there. So with that said, I'm going to loosen the bird up and take it off. Oh, I was thinking that if I take that bird off, I may wind up putting it on the hood of the Dodge truck. That would look, I think that would look honking up on the front of the Dodge. So I'll get Mr. Tripod out. Y'all can watch me here. Who knows, by the time I get this done, it might be quit raining enough for me to get out and work on some windows or something. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'll get busy. Okay, she's on there now. I like it. I know Nash had a hood ornament called the Flying Lady, which is laid out somewhat similar to this. This one was originally called the Flying Goddess, and like I said, it came on the 31 Cadillac, which I believe someone told me was the first V8 Cadillac. I believe that was a V8 flathead. I'll look that up. It could have been a straight 8, but I'm thinking someone said that was the first V8 GM product. So anyway, I got one. I got it on there. I like it. Like I said, I might decide to, you know, I could probably make it look a little rougher, because it looks rougher than the rest of the car. But you know, if I just drive it, after a while it'll get kind of nasty looking, and we'll call that good enough. I'm not the kind of guy that goes around trying to paint patina on a car. You know, if it's got it, it's got it. If it don't, you know, I'm really not the kind of person to do that. So I'm going to let her fly just like she is, and we'll call that good for now. And in the meantime, I'll hang on to the Packard hood emblem, and oh, that just might find its way right onto the truck. I think that would be cool. I'll put it in a special place so I won't lose it. That's kind of funny, ain't it? People always putting things in a special place so they won't lose them, then they can never find them again. Maybe I'll put it up here with my chicken breather and my other special stuff. How about that? Woohoo!